Hey man, this could honestly be one of the best vocal mics I've used in a while. So why doesn't anybody talk about Peluso? This is the Peluso 2247 SC. And no, it is not some hyped up new brand that's trying to chase clout and go viral. Think about like old school Neumann vibes, but without that 6-figure studio budget, right? I'm really blown away by the quality of just the packaging itself. Like even the boxes, like they're using some high quality cardboard.
What was your inspiration into getting into the microphone business?
I was a recording engineer for a very long time.
Yeah.
I've been custom building mics for years.
Yeah.
And I worked for an ex-Neumann physicist, and he taught me everything there was to know about Neumann mics and how they were built.
Yes.
And gave me his original notebooks.
Yeah.
It's been a long time since I felt a shock mount this sturdy. It is complete like steel or brass or something. It's pretty heavy and it feels like it's super high quality. Like I'm not gonna have a problem with this at all. They even included an additional mount in case you wanted to not use the shock mount variation there, but there is an extra mount inside of here. Variable polar pattern, so we could be cardioid and anywhere in between. I love that it's clickable too, right? So we got Omni all the way to figure 8. Whew, I know y'all want to get to this. We even got keys to lock this box up in case, you know, you got some folks that you don't want getting in that box. And here's the moment you've all been waiting for. Let me put it like this. If you're somebody who can't tell whether the EQ is bypassed or not, well, this mic just might not be for you. You might be cool with the starter pack mic, and that's fine, man. Make it happen with whatever you got. But this mic is for those who ready to level up. If you about that, keep watching. So I just got this mic set up, plugged in, but now we need something to compare it to. All right, so it's time for the most important part of any mic check, and that's to check the mic. Let's see what these mics actually sound like in a real world application. So I have brought in a special guest to help us try out the Peluso 47 SE, and I'm actually comparing it to give y'all something to compare it to, because comparison is everything. So I want to give you something to compare it to. So I loaded up the Slate, what's this called? The Slate VMS, and it's using the FG47. So 247 style microphones. One is using a virtual emulation, and this one has been recreated to have a classic 47 sound. So Lydia, come on down and let's see what we got here.
Okay.
All right, now it's time for us to listen to these microphones. Like I said before, listening and hearing the microphones not only soloed, but in context with music. How does this mic, how easy is it gonna be for us to fit in a mix? Honestly, like that's one of the main things. You wanna choose a mic that's gonna allow you to have to do less to work on making it work in the mix. And let's just listen. I'll solo first. We'll listen to Lydia's solo vocals, and then we'll listen to my solo vocals, and then we'll put them in context in the music. And y'all let me know in the comments, which one do you think sounds better? Let's hear it.
Can't nobody love you like I do. No, 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 no. 'Cause I know the real you, that's true. Can't nobody love you like I do. No, 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 no. 'Cause I know the real you, that's true. Yeah.
Okay, let's go back and forth between those two a little bit.
Can't nobody love you like I do. No, 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 no. 'Cause I know the real you, that's true. Yeah.
Okay, pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. The Slate sounds pretty good, but there seems to be a little bit more harshness. And earlier, I already listened to this. Let's listen to this next section where Lydia gets a little bit louder. Let's hear the Peluso first.
For the rest of your life, I'ma make you mine. For the rest of your life, I'ma make you mine.
So in the Slate mic, we're hearing like some resonances. It almost sounds like the microphone itself is kind of resonating a little bit. And I'm actually picking some of that up. While it does capture the tone and it's pretty similar, it just is not as smooth, especially in the more higher up, high frequency areas that start to be annoying and cause us the most problems in a mix. Let's hear Lydia actually in the mix here, going between these two microphones. And there's no processing happening. I connected these directly into the Pro Tools Carbon audio interface, so we're using those preamps. No kind of compression, no extra coloration, super clean pre's. All we are hearing is the tone of this microphone. All right, so let's hear this. And the little shortcut I'm going to use to switch between these is going to be Shift M. So if you see when I hit Shift M, it allows me to jump between which channel is being muted very easily.
Can't nobody love you like I do. No, 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 no. Can't nobody love you like I do. No, 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 no.
Right, so right off the bat, the Slate 47 emulation, it feels more digital, right? It feels like grainy almost, you know, and it's not bad, but the comparison to the Peluso just makes those differences really stand out. Let's hear it again. I'm gonna play a different section here. Here's the Slate first.
Cause I know the real you, that's true. Yeah, yeah. Cause I know the real you, that's true. Yeah, yeah.
Ah, yeah, the Peluso is much warmer. It has more body and it's just softer. It just fits into that mix so much better.
Cause I know the real you, that's true. Yeah, yeah. Cause I know the real you, that's true. Yeah, yeah. For the rest of your life, I'ma make you mine.
All right, let's hear the Peluso on that section.
For the rest of your life, I'ma make you mine. Yeah, yeah. Oh.
Now that's butter, man. That's butter. Close your eyes and tell me if you can hear the difference. And tell me which one am I playing right now.
Can't nobody love you like I do. No, 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 no. Cause I know the real you, that's true. Yeah, yeah.
Now, was that the Slate 47 emulation or was that the Peluso 47? Y'all let me know in the comments. Let's jump over to these hip hop vocals. Same thing, man. I just wanted to give y'all a different perspective on maybe you rap, maybe your clients, you know, you're going to be using rap vocals or singing vocals. You want a mic that's versatile and can handle all of them, right? So let's just go ahead and see what it sounds like, man. I'm going to put, let's listen to the Slate first, man.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Can't nobody love me quite like you. Guess that's why I do the things I do.
All right, Peluso.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Can't nobody love me quite like you. Guess that's why I do the things I do. Yeah. I go shopping, you go shopping too. Ay, I got a rollie, you got to do. Ay, pulling up. Just a freestyle, trying out these mics, what y'all think in the meanwhile? We got Peluso and Slate Digital, Wavy going crazy, you know it, yeah.
You know, ultimately the Peluso, it has a softer characteristic. It feels more analog and warm and full-bodied, whereas the Slate tends to sound a little narrow and thin, just a little bit more compared to the Peluso.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Can't nobody love me quite like you. Guess that's why I do the things I do. Yeah. When you
All right, and same section. Let's just hit the Slate one more time.
Can't nobody love me quite like you. Guess that's why I do the things I do. Yeah.
So yes, you definitely gonna have to work harder to make that Slate sound as good as the Peluso in a mix. You like, hands down, you're gonna have to put in some work. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Which mic sounds better to you? The Peluso with a more warmer, bigger sound, or the Slate Digital that has like, you know, it's trying and it's pretty close, but it just feels digital. It almost feels like it's a little too crunchy. Let's actually solo these rap vocals out without the music and do a comparison there too.
Okay. Can't nobody love me quite like you.
That's the Slate.
Okay. Can't nobody love me quite like you. Guess that's why I do the things I do.
Okay, Peluso.
Okay. Can't nobody love me quite like you. Guess that's why I do the things I do. Yeah.
All right. Y'all let me know in the comments, which mic are you rocking with? Listening to this microphone and seeing and feeling the build quality of it, it really makes me wonder why more people aren't talking about this microphone. Why is this microphone not more popular in recording studios everywhere? There's actually only one engineer that I ever knew to talk to me about Peluso microphones, and he happens to be an engineer that I revere at the top of my engineer list, man. Shout out to you, Adam Lone, man, my guy that actually helped me to get into audio engineering all the way back when I was like 15 years old. The Peluso 2247 SC is a mic that costs you just under $2,000. I think this mic is definitely worth considering because it's gonna save you a lot of time. It's gonna give you that quality, polished, radio-ready sound that we all are looking for when it comes to a good microphone. What's your thoughts on the Peluso 2247 SE? And by the way, you can cop this Peluso microphone in their full mic lineup at wavyproaudio.com. Don't forget that MixNik is coming up July 25th and 26th right here in ATL, man. I'll see y'all there. Drop a comment and let me know if you're gonna cop one of these Pelusos, and are you gonna be a MixNik?